Thanks for finding us. Hope you're going to enjoy your stay. The purpose of these videos is to help you get settled in, understand how to make your vacation, your time away from it all a little bit more enjoyable. So come along with me for the next couple minutes and we'll talk about the solar lights, how the solar power works, where you can find your water, and just generally how you're going to make your stay enjoyable. Okay, you've made it. We're happy to see you. First question, where's the key? Ha! Here's what we do. See the stump right back over here? More like right there. Pretty simple. Key's under the stump. Really important for the next guest to make sure that you put the key back under the stump so that they can find it when they come. We do switch the location every once in a while, so don't tell all your friends, but we do try to keep it secure. Looks like that. Okay, you're ready to get settled in. You want power into the tiny home. Here's the first thing that you do. You're gonna actually come down here by the deck, and you're gonna notice that we have the solar panel, and then underneath here, there's a little battery pack, just like that. It's actually covered up with plastic, and so what you're gonna do is open this up, and you'll notice that there's a little green light here next to the big orange power plug. What you want to do is make sure that this green light is on. Sometimes it gets turned off as the battery's charging, so you want to make sure that this green light is on. That's very important. All right, now make sure the plastic's back down, and I'll meet you inside. Okay. Now that you've turned the green light on outside, now you're back inside. And there's several different places that you can access some light. Because this is an off-the-grid cabin, it's not actually light switches on the wall. They're light switches on each individual light. So let me show you. We have one by the stove. We have another one over here behind the sink. And then one that lights up the living space behind the fireplace. So let me show you. Okay, since we are an off-the-grid cabin, we always feel like it's important to have some backup, especially some backup lighting, just in case. You never know what happens with the big battery outside. So, we provide you these solar lights by a company called Empowered. It's a wonderful organization. They're actually almost more of a nonprofit than a for-profit. They donate lanterns in the developing world to help people get access to light. If there's natural disasters, they help donate these lights, and so we're proud to partner with them to provide you some light here as well. This is something, it's like a string light. So basically it has a solar panel on the top. It has a little bit of battery inside, and if you twist it and open it, you can see that there's a lot of string lights there inside. There's two buttons on the side. One is a battery indicator. If it has all four lights lighting up, it's fully charged. And then the other one is just the power button. First one is the light in the front, just like a flashlight. But the rest of them, if you click it, it starts to light up brighter and brighter, just like that. You can string these around the inside of the house. You can string them around out on the deck if you want to for some ambiance light, but enjoy these as you want. To charge them, just either leave them here on the windowsill or leave them outside on the deck when you leave. Perfect. Okay, this might be the most important topic, but maybe the least compelling. I don't know if that's the right word, but here's the thing, the outhouse. Now, this is a wonderful, clean place to do your business, you know? In fact, as you can see, if it's private out here, you have a pretty good view as well if you choose to leave the door open. You do you. Now, here's the way that this works. This blue panel actually pulls up, and underneath, you're gonna find a spoon, you're gonna find a bag of white powder, and you're gonna find these blue bags. These blue bags are what you're gonna be putting inside of the bucket that's underneath the actual seat. All you do is you take a couple scoops of this in your spoon, put it into the bag, and then basically just put the bag in the bucket. You do the thing. All right, now, every day you're gonna wanna replace this. And all you do is you take these bags that are full, twist them up, tie them up, and then stick them over there on the side. We have a little box for you to stick these things in. And then replace it with another one, 2 scoops inside the plastic bag, put it in there, just do that every day. You're good to go. Little point for the guys. This whole place is kind of a bathroom for number 1, so maybe save the blue bags for your number 2. Cool. Here's what it looks like. Pretty simple. All right, cooking with a propane stove is pretty easy. If you've ever gone camping, then you probably have seen one of these before. If you haven't, here's how you set it up. You're gonna take a canister just like this. Sometimes they have a black cap on it. Make sure you take the black cap off. And this is the regulator. Best thing you do is just pop it down just like that. You're gonna take the canister and you're gonna twist it on. Just like that. You just want it to be hand tight. You don't want it to be cross thread, so be very careful as you're screwing it in. You'd have to put a little bit of pressure on it, but you want to make sure that it's not being cross thread. All right, now that it's on, you flip it back over like this so that it's flat, and then there's a little brass bracket. Make sure that you just hand tighten that as well, just like that. Okay, now, this one canister powers both of the burners. So you just twist it, you're gonna hear it, click, little red dial, that's the pilot light, and boom, you have some heat. It's pretty simple. When you're done, it's important, make sure that you turn the gas all the way off, and then I recommend disconnecting this, just because, listen, safety. Put it off to the side, there you go, just like that. All right, the kitchen, or kitchenette, whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing, we are off the grid, which means that we don't have running water, but we do provide you with these 5-gallon buckets or 5-gallon jugs. It's pretty easy to set up. A lot of times you're gonna come in and it's already going to be on here. If it's already on, typically we provide you a spare, and we'll put that under the curtain here to keep it out of the way. But you just take the green label off of here just like that. It just kind of rips off. You pick it up and you use all those muscles that you build throughout your life, and you very carefully dump it just like that. Pretty simple. Now, the sink, as you can see, is just an aluminum bucket. So we do that purposefully to make sure that you're conserving the water, making sure that you're not allowing it to flow, and then just drain out of the bottom. So when you need to wash dishes, here's what you do. Just turn it on, take some of your soap, put it in there, wash your dishes, maybe put them on the towel here, and then when you're done, you can take the water that the wastewater, all of that, and just dump it out in the woods. Simple enough, just like that.